Meanwhile, in Proctor, police are investigating an alleged sexual assault at Bayview Elementary School. According to a message sent to parents by Proctor Public Schools Superintendent Tim Roweeder, police began the investigation after receiving a report of an alleged sexual assault involving a student victim and what he described as a student perpetrator at the elementary school. Roweeder said that the district is working closely with police on the investigation, saying that they're supporting law enforcement while they work to determine the validity of the report. And they also said to parents that if their child has any information related to the case, that they should contact school administration directly and that the investigation is ongoing.